Hello. Welcome to 5 by 5. It's a day late. I'm weeks and weeks tired. You can not tell by the disastrous, exhausted, tired out face. I'm sick and tired of this. It's probably out of focus again because I've got the selfie cam. You know how it all goes by now. If you watch this regularly, you know the routine. Look, there's my little girl. Quietly eating crisps and drinking her water on the carpet. Hey, Aya, say hello.
Hello.
No, there you go. Bless her, been good as gold. So look here, it's all painted. We're just doing a last clean before handing over the keys today, and then that's it. No more of this place, then it's just getting the other place straightened out. So, you know, I will never ever have been so pleased in my life to see the back of a place. And as I've said before, I've moved a lot. Like a lot more than ordinary people. Ordinary, normal people haven't moved every 2 minutes. But yes, so the place that we're in now, in case you've missed it before, is my 31st address. So I moved around an awful lot and I've gotten used to doing it quite quickly. But this place has taken, and the other place, I do keep getting these questions. Occasionally I'll get people on Twitter, you know, I got one the other, God, what on earth are you doing that's taking this long? But as I've said many, many times, it isn't simply moving from this place to that place. It isn't simply moving from this place to that place and having to buy a whole new bunch of furniture because we've got a 3-bedroom house now instead of this tiny little flat. It isn't simply returning this place to as good as new. Basically, which is not the state we received it. It isn't simply, it's not any of those things. There's just an awful lot happening in the background. Lots and lots of little tiny things all happening at once to make it extraordinarily difficult to do this quickly, which means it's taking time. And, you know, at the same time, we're also doing our regular day jobs. So here now, repainted and put pretty much back to the way it was to start with, is the room in which I used to talk to you all. Not very big room, as somebody pointed out the other day. Look, see? It's only a tiny, tiny space. And it's, you know, and if you bear in mind that in this tiny space used to be the audio booth, which used to stand there, and that's 1.5 meters by 1.5 meters by 2.3 meters, 2.28, something like that. Pretty tall. Anyway, so it was enormous and I was squeezed. You can see the footing of it. Look there, look, still on the floor. See? And I was squeezed into this tiny space of the desk here. And you know, when my other girls would come over, they would sleep here. And so it's all been returned to its original state. Or, actually in this case, much better than the original state. So yeah, you know, my little girl and the cot and everything, and everything was there. So it's all been returned to its original state, and today we give back the keys and we finally say goodbye to this place, so that then I can actually feel as though the other place is our home. So here, look, if you watched before, I'd replace the newel caps on here. Well, now they've been painted. As has most of this staircase. And it's all back to the way it should be. New bathrooms likewise. Everything being put back to a nice, fresh, new state. So yeah, all we've got to do now, we're just doing a last bit of cleaning and we're waiting for the landlord to turn up so we can give him the keys back. And then we're done. So, you know, hopefully I started. Last week I made a bit of a video for the Wednesday on the Nights Arcade channel. I hope to make another video in the next few days to go back on the Nights Arcade channel, and as I said before, if you watch the Nights Arcade channel, I will keep making videos there. It'll be a little bit spotty and irregular though. I might get one a week at different days for the next probably 2 weeks now, week or two. I would say, and then we'll be back to regular 3 times a week. But until next week for 5x5, goodbye.